Wonderful. Welcome to the Steaming Cup. Ba, 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 ba. I got my boys here with me, and of course the Wu-Tang. Forever.
How's it going?
No, we got Sue Baby and Kenny.
Whoa, we started a podcast?
We started the podcast. We started the podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Steaming Cup. I'm your host, Kenny, joined with my two best friends, Sue Baby and motherfucking Harry Claire.
No one else is realer than me, motherfuckers. No one else.
Yeah. Fuck you, Tyr.
Yeah, you ain't here, Harry. You ain't here, man.
How y'all feeling tonight? You feeling good?
I'm feeling great.
I think we're all feeling.
You feeling good?
Fantastic.
You feeling stuffed, you know?
I'm stuffed for sure.
Yeah, that lasagna was a motherfucker. Oh shit, it was a pasta.
Lasagna.
See, that's how good that food was,
Macaroni
man. I
pasta.
can't even tell what I had. It's so good. It got me fucked up. It got me feeling all types of way right now.
I don't know what they put in this lasagna. I don't know what that little herbs would they add in there.
Herbs? The fuck?
Them herbs? I want them herbs.
I don't want the herbs.
I should have got the pasta.
I'm trying to get married next year.
Yeah, the missus don't like the herbs.
I don't think anybody likes the herbs.
Well, either way, how are you guys? Welcome back to the Steaming Cup, your morning podcast that we record nowadays anytime the fuck we want. And, of course, like any classic episode, let's talk shit about Trump.
Yo.
Sue Baby and happy, but, he's trying to delay the election.
Yeah,
What
with
the
the
fuck,
mail-in
man?
voting.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? What do you mean with the mail-in voting? They've had mail-in voting every election.
But that's the concern. That's the issue, right?
How's that concern?
I think it's actually better.
Yeah,
It's more accurate voting than like fucking
technically.
than going to churches and shit. You know, you don't feel pressure and shit. You'd be like, oh, yeah, Trump.
Yeah, because, dude,
I think the problem with the regular system is it's tough for people. People don't want to wait, man. Like, I've seen people who legit will register.
It's not about even about waiting. The thing is, sometimes they make it so fucking confusing the way they set it up. You want to vote for Trump, but you end up voting for Hillary. Like, oh my god.
I don't think it's that confusing.
where has that happened?
Shit, my dad be telling me shit, man.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. Your dad, I don't think he's. How many times has he voted in his life?
Shit. Who do I look like? His wife, man? I don't know. Fuck.
You think I'm his fucking priest? I don't fucking know how many what he does. He's my dad, dude. I don't ask those questions. I ask, hey, dad, can I have some money? Aight. You want to go give me any? Aight, cool then.
You want dirt on dads, you go straight to the uncle.
Yeah, you go to his brother, man. Yo, cha-cha.
So I'm actually for it, though. I like that.
Delaying the election?
No, like voting.
He's talking about mail-in voting.
Oh, yeah, no shit.
So how's that going to delay the election? I don't get it.
No. He wants to delay the election because people can't stand, and he thinks mail-in voting will be more fraudulent than real voting. By the way,
For real, dog? For real? Word.
be real with me, son. Be real.
You want to be real?
Be real
It's
with
crazy
me, son.
just how many
You want
people
me to be
don't.
real, Sue Baby?
Be real.
I agree with that motherfucker.
Fuck you. Get the fuck out of my house.
Shit,
both
think about it, man. You get your mail. Your dad is an asshole. It's like, yo, give me all your mails. Trump. Fuck all you. Get out of here. You pay the bills? I'll pay the bills. Shit, I know that's what my dad would do. Shit, like,
So you're telling me that we shouldn't... Trump is right to delay the elections because more people will vote Trump.
word. Exactly.
Makes sense.
Man.
Not... It doesn't just make sense.
I thought you were speechless for a second.
It makes dollars.
Ching-a-ching. Ching-ching. I got money.
So our rap debut is happening in November this year, guys. Me and Kenny and Sue Baby on the track.
Yo.
We're going after the 3-6 Mafia.
Another bullshit that's going on about Trump. Apparently, he's trying to get the school system open.
Yeah.
But his son, poor kid, goes to this private school, which are not going to open until next year. Huh?
Yeah, dude. Do you remember how crowded our hallways would be? Like, it's pretty... Dude, a high school gets crowded, don't it?
It does, man. It's
Do you,
packed.
do you remember, like, you have 7 minutes from get to point A to point B, and everybody's done that.
Yeah, because
All,
you
like-
spend the first 4 minutes like talking and hanging out. You know, you're in your clique,
Yeah.
and then
For
you're
sure.
like, oh shit, I gotta be somewhere.
Oh shit, we're at school, aren't we? Exactly. Yeah, dude. I remember. There used to be some traffic jams in our school, and all I heard was as soon as these schools open up, they're closing back down again because people are getting the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Like it happened in our county.
Yeah,
They already shut the schools.
What do you think about? I don't know if you saw that article, but in our county where the teachers, students don't have to go to school, but everyone else does.
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Like the teacher, students have to stay home.
Like they have the option for online classes.
They have the option.
That's some petty Indian politics bullshit.
Right? Like a teacher that went down.
I want to know the person who came up with that idea.
I bet it was a teacher.
I bet it was a DC auntie.
So our kids will stay home because I can teach them. I'll make sure. These other parents, they're not doing the parenting right. And honestly, that's what it is, dude. It's just people thinking they're better than
I just say everybody should get a pass with this message.
I'll be honest, though.
Give them all A+.
a whole year, dude. Just fuck
Yeah,
it.
like,
First of all, I just want to put this out there. Age has nothing to do with what you end up learning. You can be an 80-year-old and really go through a 4th grade curriculum, and you'll still come out with something you didn't know. That's just how schooling's done, dude. Too much shit is put in your brain at a time.
The thing is, that's exactly what it is, and that's the negative part about it. Because you're not getting that. They're putting like 100 items inside your head, and you're maybe retaining 2 or 3. And like A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Or whatever that shit is.
Yo, what the fuck did I just say, Doc?
All right. These people are idiots. That's the Pythagorean theorem. He's correct. That is exactly the formula to find out if it's a right triangle.
Like, where am I going to use
any missing side? You would if you were in the field that would use math, like construction.
Correct, but that's why I think school needs to be more based on your own. I think trade schools should be more, like,
you know what?
more out there than normal schooling. Like trade schools, technical schools, that's the shit right there, dude. Some technicians go into those like quick 2-year like schools, fucking making 80, 90K out.
You're like 22, 23.
Yeah, you're young, you're making
25,
decent
$80
money.
But those are usually labor jobs.
Who the fuck cares? If that's what they want to do, let them do it, bro.
Why
waste the time if they're gonna be that kind of a guy?
Hey, man,
who the hell cares about like biology and shit? Like, you know,
or
what
even
the fuck?
Hey, bro,
you're gonna do like annoying about what's XY bullshit when you're gonna be fucking be what were we talking about?
A squared plus B squared equals C squared, motherfucker.
Exactly, motherfucker.
Right,
like shit.
These guys are wrong because what we really need is more engineering classes and coding classes at a younger age. And not optional, but mandatory. Because coding is the way forward in any field. If you're in supply chain, if you're in management, if you're an engineer, you all need coding. Of course, if you're a software engineer, you need to.
Here's the other thing, man. It's also the crazy thing is how much stereotype controls the job market and like how people are perceived, right? Like people in INDOT, like construction workers, basically.
Yeah, I know INDOT.
Yeah, but for viewers, you know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Construction work, stuff like that. Those guys, like I met this dude and he was telling me about his like past work and that's all he did for the last like 15, 20 years. Yeah. And he worked with like INDOT mostly and like some private companies even.
By the way, guys, if you don't know INDOT, it's Indiana Construction. So the state of Indiana sanctioning construction, that's what it is.
Yeah. So, and he's making like, you know, 90, 100K. It's hard labor jobs.
Hell yeah.
But they also do have most of them have labor union and stuff like that to back them up too.
They also have job security.
Yeah, they do have some more security and stuff like that. But still, man, like he was telling me though, he's like, man, he's like, he's like, everyone counted me out. He's like, they said I wasn't going to do shit. And he's like, even when I chose this career, they're like, oh, what the fuck he's going to do? He's going to be like, you know, he's going to be fucking putting cement fucking blocks together on the side of the road. Like, you know, but he's like, look, he's like, man, I can do shit my friends can't even think of. He's like, yeah, I come home. He's like, I have put a hard fucking, like, you know,
that guy can build a whole house.
Yeah, he's like,
by himself.
He's like, I fucking put my fucking, you know, back and fucking, you know, labor into this shit. And he's making good money, man. Fuck that teacher who told him he was gonna, oh, you're gonna be a construction worker? Yeah, fuck yeah, he is, dude.
Like, first of all, somebody's got to do it. And most of the time what happens is people who end up in bad situations, they end up taking those labor jobs. But it shouldn't be like that. Why do we have like people who really like just, man, I'm gonna fucking blow shit up, and then they're like, oh, I'm gonna do construction, like, are you guys on the same page with me? Do you know where I'm coming
I have
from?
no fucking
Okay, that's why I actually confirmed. So my main reason is the people in construction and stuff aren't the most refined people out there.
Okay.
Right? They're not the sharpest tool in the box. I'm not saying they're not hard working. But hey man, how many YouTube videos we've seen where construction workers are doing dumb shit? like and then we're like, oh, that's why construction projects take forever. But the honest to God thing is that I think people who become teachers are the same people who want power. Are the same people who kind of like...
Man, I don't think... There could be some people, but not like... Are you saying majority or like just some?
Yeah, I'm saying majority, man, because I'm sure you can... How many favorite teachers do you have?
Maybe disagree.
Yeah, dude,
how many favorite teachers do you have?
I think it's 50-50.
Yeah.
I don't want to say majority, maybe 50-50.
What
Bro,
kind of a fucking...
If half of them do it, to me, that's majority of the fucking 50%. That's like 1 out of 2 teachers are doing that. That's more than we need.
Yeah, I mean, you're right there.
Like, it feels like it's majority. Like, if you go to one class,
I just feel like it's the math teachers who want to have
no,
that
dude,
power.
I even remember going...
I've seen more females like that, but it might just be just the people who end up teaching. The people who want that responsibility are okay with living that life.
Man, I feel like just a math teacher. Those fucking nerds always been bullied all their life. They're like, haha, I'm going to go back to school, fuck some shit up.
Okay. I've had lovely math teachers. Dude. I've never had any math teacher say shit to me. Like, they've been the coolest. One of them used to sell us bootleg jerseys, bro. Like, we used to buy $150 jerseys for $30.
Damn.
Free right there. That's stitched. That's a stitched Reebok jersey, bro.
But you get what I'm saying, right?
I do.
Nah, dude, I don't think so, man. Fuck that. You want to be a teacher just so you can like fucking have power over kids?
That's what I'm saying.
They make shit money, man.
Yeah, so you gotta be depraved or you're the best, right? We all know the great teachers. We all have the Gasnos. We all have Beechams. We all have the Clancy's. We all have
I miss
Hardens,
Beecham. Awesome.
But we also have other teachers we're not going to take the names of, biology, chemistry teachers, some physics
teachers.
Accounting teachers, yeah. Hey, man, there's some teachers out there that I think it's more for me coming from India. Like, I've seen less over here but I've seen more of that in India. Like in India.
Oh, in India, it's like they're just taking out their stress.
You know what I think?
Like their husband pissed them off. Which motherfucker I'm gonna take my stress out on?
I used to have this teacher in 6th grade who was pregnant and she had a big ass mole and a mustache. But she would beat the shit out of me every day. One time it was my benchmate and he was talking and I was like, yo, can you stop fucking talking? And she was like, hey, you! Get over here. Bro, she fucking hated me. I got beat up every day. Moment of silence.
What are you saying, Sue, baby? You were about to say something.
Yeah, you were about to drop a gem, I saw.
Shit, man. I forgot. No, what I was actually going to say is, though, I
fucking
think...
liar.
Fuck you. I had a point to Harry's story too, though. I remember when I went into India and like my cousins were going to class, right? And, like the first day, like I was like super hyped. I just wanted to go with them because like I didn't have shit to do at home. So I was
right.
Like,
so you thought
school was I was like school, it's fucking school. Let me check it out.
The shit.
I fucking went there, dude. Everything was so strict and stern compared to like India versus US, dude. I was fucking terrified. Like the way the teacher was acting, like the first 5 seconds, like I wasn't even getting yelled at, but I was like behind my mom and like let's go. Like cello, like karnu janne. And she asked me the second day, she's like, you wanna go to school with, Deepa or whatever? I was like, no.
Hell
like, no,
fuck school.
I don't wanna go there. What is that? This is a fucking military school? Like, what?
Yeah, and it was
That's
just like
public?
their religious school, right? Like,
Yeah, that's...
dude, those people, man. I mean, over here, dude, we come from India, and that's why we think all the teachers here are awesome. Because
I think
I'm not saying they're awesome, but I just when you say most, I can't believe that.
But
dude.
I mean, he said 50.
It's a shit job, man.
No, dude. I think it's not a shit job though for some. Like when
No.
you go to college and shit, like those professors, some of those be flaunting like their cash and shit at you, dude. I had a teacher who used to tell me like what cars he'd have and drive that day to school, like every single motherfucking day.
But even
like, bro,
that, you know how bad that is right now in colleges. All those like high level, like valued professor, the colleges are kicking them out because there's so many demand. Like it's so much easier to just hire some random ass professor to fill in the class.
No,
I don't think it's that.
Yes.
That's not happening.
it's not
Yes,
that hard.
they're cutting costs so much that
Bro,
like
those guys get away with a lot, honestly.
No, Karan, I don't think you get it. These professors aren't there to teach. Those professors are there to do research projects.
and that's what I'm saying. Over the years, colleges has been cutting back on
No,
those
but
professors.
even that, dude, Gun, you don't
Not
understand.
Purdue,
those,
IU, or Notre
Hey,
Dame.
bro,
like,
Gunn,
those
listen to
big
me, though.
guys aren't.
those professors, some of those guys are like multimillionaires. They're board of like directors for some of these companies. They don't give
Also
a fuck
true.
about that class.
Also true.
That's why they blame you for everything. Like they
Yeah.
blame the students. They're like, "Fuck you!" Like I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like because they're big shots, and honestly, that's respect. They are like fuck. Like you guys are.
And hey, man,
Yeah,
if,
you're
if
balling,
you're
bro.
taking time out to teach us, respect. Like,
Yeah.
awesome. That's
It
great.
is, but
you're
they-
getting a check for that, bitch.
Yeah, they don't.
Like-
they don't really care about that class as much. That's like a fucking for them something to just
Yeah,
do.
honestly, that was my main point with them being actually at the school for a project.
Yeah.
Making new science, just making their life better. They don't give a fuck about student. Like, okay, I've had many engineering teachers. 75% of them were awesome. 75% of them were staying in class later than they need to. Were showing up at office hours 30 minutes before their office hours actually start. Being a good teacher. But 25%. That's still 1 out of 4 class. You know what I mean? Like,
You know what I love though when like the whole class is failing and they're just blaming everyone. Like it's all you
yeah,
motherfuckers.
like we didn't study.
Like, oh, but the 2 kids that got an A,
they
Did
know
you
how to
see that?
study, bitch.
how could they do it and you couldn't do it? It must be you. That's pretty much the curve, guys. We're talking about the people who set the motherfucking curve. You know what? Good
yeah,
for
I
you
mean,
guys.
I'm thankful for that curve. Those curves be saving grades.
Well, he had some dumbasses set the curve in his school. My classes,
Hey,
engineering
C's
classes.
got degrees, bro.
Yeah, C's and D's do get degrees, man.
Shit.
Just C's, bro.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get D's.
I bet you
Who's
are,
trying to get
man.
them D's?
Yo, what about this freaking tropical storm, man? That shit is about to
The hurricane coming in.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks for like Florida and
Shit.
Louisiana and all them states. We fine though.
Yeah, well, we fine over here, man.
Man's gonna
Nobody
fuck some
touching
shit
us,
up.
man.
Yeah. It's,
Yo, so a woman urinated on floor after refusing to leave Ryzen store for not wearing a mask.
What the?
Can I tell you? I had someone almost do that at my store.
Where?
When I
Yeah.
worked there. Yep.
What?
So
I feel like okay, before you tell the story, let me guess. It was a lady. I'm guessing. This was a lady. She was super drunk. And once you told her to like get out and shit, and she was like, let me use the bathroom. Let me use the bathroom. And you were like, no, fuck off. And she was like, I'm gonna pee right here. Was that the case?
close, but no.
All right, what happened?
So it wasn't a lady, but it was like really
Okay,
late.
I'm so sorry to every female out there.
So it was really late. We're about to close
Please
up
don't
shop.
cancel us.
We're about to close up shop, and then all of a sudden, like, this girl comes in, and she's drop dead gorgeous. Like, she's like, I think she's like South
chicka,
American,
wow.
like Latin,
Ooh,
but,
South
like,
America?
amazing, dude. Like, and we're like, usually it's like 8:59, and we'll tell them at this point, like, you know, oh, we ain't got shit. Like,
Yeah, but you were like, oh, please come
Like,
You
on.
see all these phones? It's just display, bitch. Look at this.
yeah, just,
Throw the phone across the. You see, that don't work.
but we let her in. You know, we're like, how can we help you? Like, everyone in the store is like, you know, like VIP.
Honor
treatment.
ass.
Senorita, would you like to come?
Hola, senorita.
What can we do for you? Massage? Like what can we do for you? You know? And then like all of a sudden 5 seconds later, she's like, oh well, my dad and like, you know, is coming over too. Like, we just want to like inquire about something.
Hold up. Her
Dad.
dad?
Her dad.
Or her daddy?
No, her
Her father? Okay. All right.
But so we let this dude in too, because at this point we got out.
She tricked your ass.
Yeah. So she brought in the dad, and like I think it was like the mom too, but she just stayed outside. Like she's like, I'm gonna sit in the car, So her dad's there, and like they started inquiring about shit. And there's a couple of restaurants near that spot. So I think they were just after they ate, like just stopped in and like start asking about stuff, which a lot of people do that, especially on phone stores. They'll come in randomly. They'll just start asking about shit.
It's just shopping, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd be too
and we
fucked up
can
after
use,
dinner, bro.
and
Like,
we can
fuck
usually get that vibe. And being that it was so close to close, but we saw this.
She's
This
fine.
girl in need, from South America with the fat ass. And
Damsel in distress. Damsel
Like,
in distress.
Let me be your knight in shining armor. let me do my thing.
You like this couch? You can have it.
I heard you need some help. I'm the man.
Sue Baby was selling out the whole store that day.
Sue Baby was giving out employee discounts where,
He was making record sales that day.
We giving family discounts, employee discounts.
family. What? Yeah. All right, what happened then?
So she's like really chill and stuff, and like she starts going over some basic stuff, and the guy starts getting irritated because I guess he started calling us fraud over some pricing issue. I think it was like one of those advertisements.
The dad, right? You mean the dad?
The dad.
Okay.
And she was really understanding. She's like, "Oh, I get it." Like it was one of those advertisements, like two of this for like this price, but you gotta read the fine print, and it's per.
You know what it is?
And it's per like line or something, and they don't realize you gotta add the numbers together.
Just like man,
Hold on,
they be
hold on.
trying to sell me that TV package. Like fuck up.
Bro, don't
Fuck
even get
outta
me
here.
started on the TV package. We'll be here all
Like
day.
shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody watching channel
TV,
news these
like,
days. Like get
man,
the
we
fuck
all
outta
got the dubby, bro, for
Yeah.
$15 a month.
I don't. I mean, just saying. I got Netflix.
Bullshit. that dubby's legal. The movie.
Oh yeah, then I definitely got that W. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
But
Who's
the
gonna
movie-
pay $100 a month?
Yo, fuck, man. We know this from our own point of view that that uncle knew that he was in the wrong, but he came out like, "Nah, I'm gonna get my money back." What, youngin, what?
So he was, but we weren't even there, dude. Like we knew she wasn't gonna buy anything. We knew we weren't gonna sell
Because
anything.
we weren't even there fully, bro. We had checked out. We were
I seen her
clocking
fat ass walking the door. Our brain's checked out.
like a perfect salesman. He was like, nah,
I just wanna
dude,
say we were
I
super
knew she ain't
respectful.
buying shit.
I respect all women. I love women.
Yeah, we all love
Yo,
women.
yo,
Shit.
shit, no doubt about that, son.
But anyway, he starts.
That's my favorite sex.
He starts going on about this. Like he starts complaining. We're like, dude, you guys aren't even like with us yet. Like we're like, it's not that big of a deal. But like,
Hold up, they didn't have lines with you?
no, like they were just asking. So we were just providing information. But he was getting upset out of nowhere. And then he started talking. He's like, man, I gotta. She asked us. She's like, hey, he needs to, because they didn't speak English very well.
Oh,
So he's like, hey, he needs to use the restroom. Can you guys use yours? And I was like, hey, I apologize.
hell no,
we can't-
man.
we can't
You
let-
need to use the restroom. You can come back. Yo, daddy ain't going nowhere, bitch.
We're like, hey, I apologize. We cannot let anyone back there. There's just too much information back there. Too much.
It's fucking Fort Knox back there. You know what I mean?
Fucking Fort Knox of India.
We got
FBI.
fucking Pentagon. in the
FBI, CIA, all those
We
shit.
got Nokia's 2000 and shit.
back. You don't even know we got the newest phone from Nokia, bitch. Like nobody's supposed to see that shit.
Like, you trying to kill somebody? I got some Nokia's. Oh, you gotta just drop it.
Yeah.
We got those Men in Black phones that just turn into a gun out of nowhere.
And then erase your
The
memory.
eraser, the pen. But yeah, we
Shit,
told
I
her like
bet
no.
Will Smith would love that right now.
Will Smith. Yo, we'll talk about him in a second.
We told her no one's allowed there. This dude starts flipping out. Like as soon as he heard the word no, right? Like no, like he understood our drift, and he's like
he
must be
understood that
Indian dad,
y'all
yo.
were getting
yeah, and he
shit,
started
bro.
going off. Like he started speaking English to us at this point. He's like, no. He's like, I piss right here. He's like, I'll piss on this floor. He's like, you can't stop me. He's like, either let me use the restroom or I'm gonna piss on this floor. I was like, listen, man. I'm like, I can't. You're right. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm pissing on the floor.
You can't piss on the floor.
I'm like, you can piss on the floor. That's your right. But I'm like, there's gonna be some consequences to that, though.
I mean, you're gonna go to jail. I mean, if you stick around, you're gonna go to jail. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you, my guy. But if you piss and you just stand here, you're gonna go to jail.
But he's going on and on.
I love how he switched back to English.
Yeah.
Like that's a trick us brown people do, white folks. We be like, speaking no English, and then as soon as the cop shows up, officer, I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
Baby Jesus, I was just having my.
I swear to God, baby Jesus in the manger. I don't know what
I was
the
just
fuck
having
is
my
going
butter chicken
on.
with some naan.
All of us will get southern accents too. I swear to God, I don't know what the fuck is going on around here.
You can put my hand on the Holy Bible. I swear to God.
Leviticus 13:27. I swear to God. This foreign motherfucker.
Okay. So what happened next?
Yeah, so, yeah.
So, man, we were just trying to calm him down because we ain't trying to see this, you know?
Yeah, no shit.
We ain't trying to review it in the cameras after either. We ain't trying to do anything.
Yeah, you ain't trying to have the cops over and...
Yeah, and we're like, dude, we just
You
want
ain't trying to go home and be like, yeah, Mom, I was cleaning piss earlier.
But she, like, the girl saved us because she, like, started calming him down. Like, she, you know, like, she got the, you know, she was pretty understanding and nice and sweet, like most of our, you know, customers usually are. But she, you know, she calmed him down. But dude, for a second, I thought he was doing it. He looked me straight in the eyes and he's like, I'm going right here, right here.
Had his dick
and
out
his hands were like really low.
He
and
started
stuff.
beating his dick. What I'm gonna do?
His hands were like really
His
low.
daughter there?
And like there's a counter between us. I wasn't even sure. I'm like, oh man, did he start like what?
I can't tell. Is it wet? I can't hear it.
Like, I
Do you
hope
smell
not.
Bud Light?
Oh, shit. Damn, talking shit about Bud Light.
You know, they actually admitted that for years.
It's not. It's a fucking bullshit. Come on.
Bro, I
man.
believe that shit.
You're a dumbass.
Look, their employees been fucking
Bro,
pissing
I've
that
seen
fucking,
how
like,
they like actually regulate breweries.
you seen one fucking brewery, some fucking I don't know where the fuck you went.
No, dude. Hell no.
So did you smell some Bud Light or not?
By the way, Budweiser, I just want to let you know, Bud Light has the best drinkability of all time. Please sponsor us.
Holler at us with the contacts. Now I'm saying I drink this shit.
Yo, my
Like it's
favorite
holy
beer is
water,
Bud
bro.
Light, yo.
I'll drink it like Post Malone does.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, but for real though.
So he didn't end up peeing, huh?
No, he did not. We got blessed.
What?
Yo, but you get that number though, or what?
No, we did not.
Did you like look into the system?
Why the fuck
like,
did
yo,
you tell us this story?
You guys see the Xbox reveal or the Xbox press conference?
Nobody's trying to talk about that
Xbox, that mini ass, fake ass computer.
I was only talking about the game reveals.
No, we all
not
just
the-
said, fuck out of here. With the... Yo,
This
if
is
it's
a
a
PS
PlayStation
family over here,
conference,
know
let
what
me
I'm
know.
Represent Nintendo.
Nintendo.
I don't know.
And you even have a Switch?
Nah, Karen ain't got shit.
Hey, but we tried, man. Remember that one day it was
Karen
that
Billy
shit
got
was
a working
sold out
dick.
everywhere, yo.
Yeah, Karen actually was trying to buy a Switch, and it was sold out everywhere.
We went to like
and the
three-
only thing available was Switch Lite, and that beats the whole purpose of
Yo,
the Switch.
that shit looks so
They're pretty
fake.
much the same though, aren't
No,
they?
they're
Except
not.
you don't have the Joy-Cons.
That's the whole point of the Switch, though.
That's
you
what I
have-
said.
You have the two controllers, so you can go anywhere. Bro, you're on a bus, and somebody's like, yo, you playing Smash? Like Smash Bros, if you don't know. Smash Bros, Super Smash Bros. Be like, yo, you playing Smash? And the dude's like, yeah. And he breaks away another controller and just gives it to him. And now you can play 2-player on these tiny-ass controllers. And that's like
Tell him,
Switch.
son, tell
That's the
him.
whole point of Switch. Otherwise, they charge like $70 for another
I just
controller.
want the whole PlayStation Portable back.
PSP?
Yep.
I think that was a great thing before we had phones.
Yeah.
Now mobile gaming is as good as a.
But here's this is gonna kind of sound dumb, but my complaint with mobile gaming is they hold the tech back so much because they want it
Money.
so widespread on so many phones.
Yeah, because they wanted to make it easy.
Even
to
like
play.
the new iPhones, the new Galaxies, they're capable of putting up like numbers as computers on like GPU and even some of the gaming and the rendering on that stuff, like they're strong as computers nowadays. But they're like, oh, we gotta make this game accessible for the last 5 phones out there.
Oh yeah,
because we got
not even
mass
the last
market,
5, damn near like 5 generations. Yeah, that's what you meant.
Yeah,
last
like 5 generations of phones.
That's 10 years of technology.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it slows it down.
And they
it
do
slows
that.
the
Yeah,
gaming
the
down.
game
I
sucked.
did not know that.
The game sucked, dude. The game is not as good as your phone can run it.
What's your all-time favorite phone game?
Man, Temple Run was good.
Man,
Temple
that
Run
shit
was
was
so good, dude. Temple Run 2 was good. But CSR Racing. That shit's so fun.
I'll be honest, mine probably PUBG, bro.
PUBG?
Yeah.
Dude, they had that shit on the PS4.
But that was before they had it on the PS4. It was mobile first.
You high as fuck. I don't think you know the history of this game. First came out on PC, then Xbox, PS4, then mobile.
I was sure it came out on mobile
Bitch.
first under a different developer.
Ahead,
I mean, you might be right, but I
am right.
I
Not
was
might be.
introduced at
There's no
first.
might be here, bro. Might be here or there, but not over here.
I was introduced at first on mobile, and like
there you go.
throughout
That's true.
throughout college, I feel like the popularity was more in mobile, and then transitioned.
I would
into-
say that most likely it was in other countries more. Like in India, PUBG on mobile was
but it was
explosive.
it was such a good pastime, and it was such a stable game for that time period.
It worked because they had fake like bots playing against you. So you killed a few people and you felt good about yourself, but that's not real people you were killing. Honestly, what on the mobile, that's what they did. On PS4 and Xbox, try to play those and see if you're having as good of a fun. No, you're not, because it's a real game.
Even
like
right now in India, is that what it is?
Oh, people love PUBG, bro. It's like
No, are they still there?
on mobile?
No,
I wasn't
bots and
aware there
shit?
were bots.
Oh no more bots in India. No more. No, all of gaming mobile now on PUBG.
Yo,
is
you know they have
a PvP.
They actually have
Player
YouTube
versus
channels
player.
with like Punjabis playing PUBG and like and it's the funniest shit ever.
Oh, bande aage, bande
Oh,
aage.
they ponsody.
Here's the thing, though, man. Like
I was like, what the fuck?
That's like us when we were 11 and 12,
Yeah,
and we were
no,
like,
literally.
we should record this.
And
Thank
these are
God we
grown
didn't
ass
record
man.
that.
Like, oh, tu aaya nahi ponsody. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, bande aage, bande. Have you heard that shit? That PUBG like Punjabi song?
No,
Okay, but I mean, it's real, man.
I mean,
And then I think my second one, this was I don't think you probably heard about this one, but Airport Madness. Airport Madness.
Yes, where do you land the planes?
Yeah, you land the
Hell
planes and
yeah,
like
that's an
you're
awesome
basically air traffic controller.
is such a
You're
good
basically
game.
it was so addicting, and I'm like,
So good.
and like you'd have like a plane crash and you'd be like, shit, man, there goes my job.
Yeah. Like, and the great thing was, the reason the game was so good, they would just have, okay, let's say you have 2 airfields, like airstrips, so you have 2 runways, and like 4 planes are entered in the field, and you have to create like, you just draw with your finger the route they have to take.
oh, that game.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure this shit out.
And you get different airports, and some of these
Yeah.
airports have like
Have, like,
5
7, 8 runways.
intersecting runways,
Yeah,
and you're like,
depending on how good you are at the game, then you have to make sure that they're in line in the sky. You have to make sure they're in line on the ground.
Yeah.
Yo, what's it
Great
called?
game.
Airport Madness.
Yeah,
Do they still
Airport
have that?
Madness.
I'm about to
Yeah,
download
of
it.
course
Yeah,
they
they
still
still
have that, guys. Of course. Look that shit up. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, I was a big Angry Bird fan, man. I used to play that
I
religiously.
never got too much into that.
I used to play.
Nah,
Well,
it got boring, man.
well, because I was on Android, like the first Android, like the Motorola Droid, with the slide-out keyboard. They had that for free. They had every Angry Bird for free. I know for Apple, you had to pay.
The
and
crazy
shit.
thing now is, dude, it surprises me how many people like pay for games still.
Bro, I be paying for games. But then again, guys, if you have an Android phone, here's the top tip. Download a thing called Google Rewards. Google Rewards. So it pretty much asks me, like, hey, you go to CVS, Target, this, that, or the other? Like 5 options. And I just lie to them. And they're like, here's 25 cents in Google Play credit. Guys, I've ended up having $300.
I know what you're talking about, but I thought you were about to like tell him some illegal shit. I was like, I don't endorse this.
No, real shit.
Yo, who's
this is
this
real
guy?
shit.
Whose house am I? Shit.
No,
fuck
this is
outta here.
real shit. If you got Android, you can be getting free Android.
I was never
Play.
here. Delete all the podcasts.
So, baby.
Y'all
this
don't
is
know me.
Sukha. This is Sukhwinder Singh.
what do you guys think was your like most fun time playing video games? What year?
Modern Warfare 2, man.
So PS3.
Oh, I thought we were still talking
Yeah.
about mobile.
No. I was just talking about in general. You
I
had the most fun
love
playing.
that
I think
game.
PS2 for me, like mentally, I was having the most fun. Like holy shit! I didn't know
being
gaming
honest,
could be
I
done like
think-
this.
I think the original Xbox. Maybe it was because of
Yeah,
the age I
PS2.
was.
Yeah, PS2.
And,
yeah,
yeah.
same shit. Like
Like
yeah.
all the wrestling games, like people.
Bro, the wrestling games. Here comes the pain and shut your
Oh
mouth.
man,
Oh,
even
this-
WWE Raw, like you could
worse
like.
it- yeah.
The other thing is, man, like they did not care what they put in those games, bro.
Dude, they were bra and panty matches. Like, I'm serious, dude. They were going wild. They
Well,
were
not
wilding
even
out.
that, but like the graphics, like the blood splatter and shit. Like
Again,
nowadays,
yeah.
games tone
Yeah.
that stuff so down because they're like, oh, we gotta try to get like a T rating or an E rating. Back then, they'd be putting M ratings on everything, and like every kid would just beg their parent to get
Yeah,
that.
please.
Dude, I was
Like,
playing
I
Vice
remember-
City at such a young
Bro,
age.
I remember I went to the store for GTA 4 and I had my mom with me. It was a GameStop. And my guy, this dude is like, ma'am, you know this is rated M for mature, right? And it's not for kids. And my mom was like, yeah, I don't care.
Bro,
My mom shut his ass down.
Bro.
So okay. Yeah, she's like, yeah. How much is it? Like, she was-
I had the same thing happen with Vice City, except this motherfucker.
Vice
he-
City?
Yeah,
Dude,
exactly.
you must be like 8 or 10 at that point.
Yeah, exactly. No, here's the twist. This motherfucker, he read the whole thing. He's like nudity and like, you know, guns, drugs, violence. He read the whole fucking thing, like
That
the
asshole,
mature
man.
rating. He
What a
read
piece
it.
of shit. I bet he never got laid.
And my dad looked at me and like in so disappointment, but he still
went through?
You know, he asked me, he's like, you sure you want this game? And I was like,
Yeah.
Dad, you
Yeah.
just heard what he said.
I
Right?
was like,
Does that not sound
I was
like a great
yeah.
time?
And then he's like, okay.
Fuck you.
What a
You and your
Punjabi
warning.
dad, bro. That is straight up like, I'm gonna let you make the decision
I
about
don't
your
want
own
this
childhood.
I don't want this to come back at me 20 years down the line.
I asked you. I don't want you in a therapy session blaming my ass, but you want it. Yeah, dude. Fuck GameStop employees, first of all. All
I can't
right.
believe they're still in business though, man.
They're barely in business.
I
dude.
feel
barely
like
in business.
they're like laundering money for the
Did he-
cartel.
hey,
or some shit.
I got a false charge from GameStop. I had to cancel my credit card, everything. I bought one thing digitally online once, and then I never purchased anything before. All of a sudden, I come back this one day, coming straight out of college. I look at my phone, and I get alerts, right? I have that alert set up.
Hey, guys, if you're the dummy who doesn't have alerts, email alerts as soon as your card swipes.
Email, text alerts,
Guys,
everything,
you can
man.
do that.
Turn it
you
all
have
on.
the option
all on.
to go to your bank, even at your bank's app, and say, please send me an email every time the card swipes.
Email,
Yeah.
they'll notify you through the text
Fuck
and
yeah.
app. You'll get fucking blown up.
Get
when
on
you
that
get
shit.
a charge. Your wife gets charged, uses your card.
Oh,
Anything.
This guy don't know shit about wife. Okay, don't worry about that.
But so I
Oh fuck! I'm a savage. Ratchet, booty, whatever the fuck Megan Stallion be saying.
okay, listen. So I get out of college. I look at my phone. I think my notification was like $29 or up. Like I would get a notification because anything lower, like I'm
No, I have mine at 10 cents, dude.
No, dude,
Anything
'cause
more than
I'm
Boy,
not-
don't play around, know what I'm saying?
I don't want to get
I'll
blown
fucking
out by
My
blow
dad
Ryan.
always says penny makes a dollar, boy.
Yo, penny make a dollar. You.
Okay, what are you saying too?
The fuck you saying?
Fuck y'all. My point is, I'm not trying to get my phone blown up for like me buying a Coke at a gas station.
You a dumbass then.
Okay, whatever. But this
But
one,
what if somebody else buys a Coke? Don't you want to know that?
Maybe they're thirsty.
Yeah, they deserve it. I'm so sorry.
I'll
My bad.
let him get a water.
My bad. No,
I'll
they-
let him get a water.
dude, when I was young, I always said spread the wealth. You right. My bad.
So I saw this charge from GameStop, and it was like $89, and I was like, what
Idiot.
the fuck?
What the fuck is that? GameStop worth $89.
I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I was in class the whole time. I'm like, wait. I'm like, do I have anything set up? I'm like, no, Xbox takes this directly.
Yeah.
I'm like, then what the else? I'm like, I barely even go on GameStop. I'm like,
89 bucks?
yeah, it was such an odd number too. And then I go on it, and they actually sent me a receipt to my email.
Motherfucker balls in his-
like they got a receipt to my email, so I look at it.
So what'd you buy?
And it was like a PlayStation year pass, and then it was like something else I couldn't
fuck?
like make up. I was like, hold up. I don't even have a
I don't
PlayStation.
even have a PlayStation.
I have a PlayStation. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, so this guy's been an Xbox kid since the first Xbox, correct?
Yeah.
Xbox 360. I remember you had that. Now Xbox One.
So I was like, man, what the fuck is going on? Like, I start canceling fucking everything. I'm like, I started locking all my cards at that point. I'm like, every single one, I'm locking them. I'm fucking calling them. But luckily, most credit card companies, they're pretty.
Yeah.
That's just, we'll waive it, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't fucking trust
The
GameStop
fuck
after
they're
that.
not, man.
Because I did
Wells Fargo.
Because I did make one digital transaction before that, and I think something from that, like, either their shit got hacked and like someone took my credit card from that. I mean, that's most likely, scenario.
Yeah, guys, I do want to let you guys know, anytime you put in credit card information online, that company is not the only one getting that info. That info is damn near like, it's kind of like breadcrumbs. Like, that info can be accessed by other companies.
It's kind of like stored there. It's forever.
Yeah, exactly.
In a way, it's forever.
Like,
So what do you do?
Really nothing. You do what I told you. Get the emails. See as soon as the transaction is made, because that's the only way to defeat it.
Yeah, in today's world, I don't see how people can be like, oh, someone spent $40K on my card. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Yo, that's what I'm saying though. Get those emails or texts, bro. Like, how else? Because one motherfucker can, $40K if you got a card like that, yo, good on you, dog, bro.
Oh man, dude, my bank would be like, hell no, this ain't you.
40 fucking K. They're like, I don't think you've ever put a car on fucking card. And hold up, how do you have a fucking limit of 40,000 on your credit card? Good on you. It must be American Express.
No, Discover does that shit too.
For real?
Yeah.
Some cards have high limits.
Depends on how. I mean, the longer, the better credit.
No, guys, of course. I was just saying American Express because most people can get an American Express and you can spend whatever you want on the black card.
The other thing that's
course.
crazy is though, man, like I don't get people who be getting these fucking cards to flex and they're paying like American Express $500 a year to get that card.
Because the black card? Because, dude, that's what I was saying.
Well, I'm not talking about the black card. There's like even mid-tier cards where you're paying the annual fee for it, and the benefits are like very like they're either super specific, like maybe if you travel a lot, like
that's what I was about to say.
Most
of the people who travel a lot, they do it.
But there's some cards that don't offer any travel benefits, but you're still having like a $250,
certified dumbasses.
Annual.
No. They usually end up giving cash back.
But a lot of regular cards give you cash back now. Shit, Apple gives you 2% regardless.
Yeah,
3% at Apple.
But Apple is just doing that because they're new in the market and they have to compete. Watch 10 years, they're not.
Capital One does it right now. For
new in the market. They just started putting out credit cards.
Chase does it for me.
Okay, Chase has again a reputable deal, and they've been doing. I bet they have varied cashbacks. Something if it's this, you get this much percent. If it's this, you get this much percent, and then you get 1%
2%
on all
standard.
purchases.
I think 1% is on. Like,
yo, Discover is very sad,
some
bro.
things.
Because they just started, bro. They're gonna do whatever.
I racked out $40 from last year.
Yo, they be charging me $7 and shit. Yo, I put in fucking $300 in my savings account. The bank charged me $50. What the fuck kind of bullshit is this, bro? I was like, hold on. So if I don't save my money, I keep the $50. Like, y'all are fucking losers. Fuck all this. I ain't saving no money ever. I shut my fucking saving account. I fucking now stash my money under my mattress, guys.
What were you about to say about Wells Fargo?
Oh, Wells Fargo, they're fucking
scam.
Number one. I think they're worse than ICICI Bank in India. I think they're scam city. They literally were charged, and they got their credit, credit rating lowered during the time where they pretty much made their own customers, without their knowledge, open up credit cards in their name. So imagine I'm gonna beep it out. Being a Wells Fargo customer. Now, without your knowledge, Wells Fargo, instead of you having one credit card that you have personally that you use, they have 4 credit cards in your name.
It was fucked up.
Running credit.
That's beyond fucked up.
That's not just you. That's
and they were getting nationwide.
70% of their clientele they were doing that to.
Yep.
And guess what? Their credit rating gets lowered. Corona happens, their credit rating goes back.
Yo,
Who started Corona?
Real shit.
Wells Fargo started Corona.
Fuck Wells Fargo, yo.
Wells Fargo fucked up the world just so they can stay in business.
Yo, where they at?
believe
Let me
that
holler
shit.
at me.
Hey,
Where they
real
at?
shit though, it's crazy how much people don't even have education on credit and credit scores, and
True.
that goes back to our school thing.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is that not a priority?
Like, why is economics taught, but only in one semester? That also macro and not micro. Like, you know what I mean? It's just kind of what macroeconomics is, as you know. It's just, morta, like just basic concepts.
Yeah.
And micro is like actually going into depth about real shit, like real payments, real like real tax brackets, real economic shit.
But
like,
that shit needs to be taught through middle, high school, man. That needs to
exactly.
be-
This because kids, when they grow older, many mental blocks are created for them by the society.
Yep.
That you can't do this, you can't do that. You need to go into trade or something like that. But when you're in 4th, 5th, 6th grade, you really will put effort in anything you like. So if you have a cool teacher and you're teaching them coding, you're teaching them economics, dude, I think most people in power don't want the masses to be educated well.
That's deep, son.
We're up against it. And on that, we're gonna end the Steaming Cup for this week. Thank you all for listening. My name is Harry. We got Sue, baby, and Kenny.
Peace out.
Yo. See you next week, guys.
Love you. Peace. Rasta, man.